Over 20 billion of these are eaten every year across more than 100 countries, and inside every bag is the same perfect chip. But how is that even possible? It requires a secret. What's the secret to a perfect Lay's chip? You probably think it's the potato or the salt or maybe some secret recipe, but you'd be wrong. The real secret is physics. Lay's has scientifically engineered the perfect crunch, and the journey to achieve it is a masterpiece of high-speed precision. This is the story they don't print on the bag. Our story doesn't start at the factory gates, it starts out here in vast field stretching as far as the eye can see. This is where every single Lay's chip begins. And here's the thing, not just any old potato can become a Lay's chip. The company is picky, partnering with over 100 farms across the US to grow very specific potato varieties. Varieties chosen for one reason, the perfect balance of starch and sugar. That's the real secret behind that golden color and that signature Lay's texture. This is the first step in what they call the farm to bag philosophy, a promise of quality that literally starts in the ground. And these farms, they're not just suppliers, they're partners. Lay's works side by side with farmers, from agronomy techniques to efficient water use, all to ensure the finest potatoes reach the factory. Once harvested, the spuds don't head straight to the fryer. First, they're transported to enormous climate-controlled cellars. Some of these facilities can hold 40 million potatoes at once. Here, the potatoes rest for a few weeks. And no, this isn't a potato vacation. This resting period is critical. It allows the potato's chemistry to stabilize, guaranteeing every batch cooks up just right. When the factory is ready, the journey to becoming a chip officially begins. This is where the sheer scale of the operation really sinks in. A convoy of semi-trailers rolls up, each one packed with potential. One by one, trucks drive onto a massive hydraulic platform. It tilts at a 30-degree angle, sending thousands of potatoes tumbling onto a conveyor belt. But here's the catch. Getting in the door isn't guaranteed. Before any potato is accepted, it must pass a series of tough tests. A random batch gets pulled for what's called a buoyancy test. A hydrometer measures the exact starch to water ratio. That data is zapped directly to the fryers, so technicians can fine-tune cooking time and temperature for that specific batch. It's all about one thing, guaranteeing the perfect chip every single time. But that's not the only test. Another sample from the same truck is rushed to a test kitchen for a quick fry. Here, they're hunting for excess sugar. Too much sugar, the potato turns brown in the hot oil. And those get rejected on the spot. It's a level of science you'd never expect for a simple snack. If a truckload fails these standards, the whole shipment is turned right back around. Only the best of the best make it past the velvet rope. Once they're approved, it's bath time. The potatoes are funneled into a fast-moving channel of water, tumbling and rolling, rinsing off any loose dirt. From there, they glide across stiff brushes and pass under high-powered jets, cleaning them from every angle. Think of it like a high-pressure car wash, but for spuds. Now squeaky clean. The potatoes meet the peelers. And these aren't your grandma's kitchen peelers. We're talking about massive industrial machines, lined with a rough sandpaper-like surface. The potatoes are tossed around inside at high speed, and the friction rubs the skins right off in just seconds. The whole process incredibly efficient. It's designed to strip the skin with minimal waste. But here's the clever part. What happens to all those peels? They don't just get thrown away. As part of Lay's sustainability effort, the peels are collected and often repurposed as a component in animal feed. A small step, but a smart one, part of a much bigger plan to keep the operation eco-friendly. This is it, the heart of the operation. The moment a potato truly becomes a chip, the peeled potatoes are sent into high-speed slicers where razor-sharp blades spin at thousands of RPMs. They shave each potato into perfectly uniform, paper-thin slices, just 1.3 millimeters thick. But hold on, they're not ready for the oil just yet. The fresh slices immediately drop into a cool water bath. This second rinse is vital. It washes away excess starch that would otherwise make slices clump together in the fryer. After their rinse, the slices pass under powerful vacuums. Any leftover water, gone. Now they're ready for their fiery transformation. Next, the slices dive into a 40-foot long continuous fryer. Basically, a river of hot oil. The temperature, a precise 350 to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. The slices travel through a blend of oils, sunflower, corn, and canola for about 3 minutes. As they fry, the water in each slice evaporates and is replaced by oil. That's the science behind the magic. The impossibly light, crispy texture we all know and love. When the now golden chips emerge, they already look and sound like perfection. Hot and glistening, the brand new chips tumble out of the fryer onto a vibrating conveyor belt. It shakes off any excess oil. Now for the best part, the seasoning. The still warm chips enter a giant rotating drum. As they tumble around, a perfectly measured amount of seasoning is sprayed over them. Classic salt, tangy sour cream and onion, bold barbecue, whatever the flavor, the warmth of the chips helps it stick, coating every single one evenly. But the journey still isn't over, because here, quality control is relentless. As the seasoned chips cruise down the line, they pass through an incredible piece of tech, an optical sorter. Using high-speed cameras, this machine inspects every single chip. If it spots one that's discolored, overcooked, or just not perfect, it's instantly blown off the line with a precise puff of air. It's basically airport security for snacks. And just a little further down, metal detectors do a final safety scan. Human inspectors are there too, constantly pulling samples, checking taste, saltiness, and of course, crunch. The perfect chips are now ready for their new home. They're funneled down into sophisticated multi-head weighers. These machines are unbelievably precise, using a series of small buckets to combine just the right amount of chips, filling every single bag to the exact weight. From the weigher, the chips drop into those iconic yellow bags. But right before the bag is sealed, something important happens. A puff of nitrogen is blown inside, pushing out the regular oxygen. And here's the trick. This isn't just to make the bag look full. The nitrogen locks in freshness and, just as importantly, creates a cushion that stops the chips from getting crushed on their way to the store. With a quick heat seal, the process is complete. Robotic arms with suction cups gently pack each bag into shipping boxes with machine-like precision. The boxes are stacked on pallets, wrapped and loaded onto trucks, ready to be shipped out to hundreds of thousands of stores all across the country. So, from a specially chosen potato to a perfectly seasoned chip, this whole incredible journey happens in less time than it takes to watch an episode of your favorite show, a symphony of automation and engineering, with one simple goal: to make the perfect potato chip. The next time you tear open a bag of Lay's and hear that classic crunch, you'll know the wild ride it took to land in your hands. So tell us, what's your all-time favorite Lay's flavor? Are you a classic purist, or do you chase the wild limited edition ones? Drop your answer down in the comments, and if you thought this behind-the-scenes tour was as cool as we did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible factory tours.